But all the while, flashbacks coming back to Guangzhou. They want to finish it, and they want to finish it now.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Land of Dawn. And let's see here. GZG. Will they be able to take that step? Ooh, Xing, Flicker, Lilia. Despite going up against two playmakers on that Arlet and Gatot Gacha. Very ambitious, I gotta say.
Yeah. Nothing else too crazy, it seems, with the emblems, yeah?
Yeah. I really feel like it's mostly just on the turtle fight later on.
Modi with Vengeance, by the way. That's the first time for Esmeralda so far in Wildcard.
Maybe it's just for that Claude, right? Making it so that you just fight back. But the Vengeance has been nerfed, so it doesn't hurt that much.
Yeah.
Good read there by the members of GUANGZHOU Gaming. It's able to spot Sixora out, though. Still got the green camp. Now, let's take a dive on towards the talent. Inspire for that Esmeralda with a support emblem as well. So more rotations coming from this Esmeralda already, or early rotation towards the bottom side of the map there. Good.
Yeah, and Kenny also using Rupture here, so want a little bit more damage coming in from this Jushin, which again, we did see the numbers earlier on. They are lacking in a bit of damage, so maybe even an early Sky Booster. You know? Maybe, we'll see.
Really good by the carry, though. This is what I'm expecting from Owl, especially in a winning matchup, really bullying K. So it's going to be quite tough for him to win out in the matchup, or even to get the farm that he needs on the Claude to be a threat later on to GUANGZHOU Gaming. And even then, you look at it, there's a Vengeance on Modi, Xing is on Lilia. You don't really have anyone to Blazing Duet on.
It is very difficult. It really is one of those situations you want to save that Blazing Duet just to protect yourself if you get died. If not, try to play with basic attacks as much as possible. Not the highest amount of damage, but what it is for you.
Oh, he's taking a bit of damage. That's why he went for the Vengeance. Able to go for a final slash from Bankai. Blocks him down. Cananeo still there. Retry win for Sixora. GUANGZHOU Gaming. The reverse sweep. Nightmares in the air. K! What? Solo kill against Owl in the gold lane.
That's a Claude against a carry, folks.
Oh my god.
In the early game. And GZG, they're starting to lose out on control. Zone. They're back.
If anyone is new to the scene and asking, hold on, Modi has to get away from there. If anyone's asking, what's the big deal, the difference of a best of 3 or a best of 5? This is it.
Yep.
If it was a best of 3, GUANGZHOU is done.
Yeah.
But look at this. Some teams, they just need time to dissect, to analyze, to get used to the patterns. The game is not over just yet, but Team Zone, with what they have, this is impressive.
They got the Lil Gun DNA. Even though it's a different team, they have Sixora, the man who was in Lil Gun, known for downloading opponents.
And I gotta say, if GUANGZHOU somehow loses this one, man, not a good day for the Lancelot.
Yes.
So far, it's not so good indeed. And it's massive, right? 3 minutes in, already 1,000 gold lead in hand. That's a lot. That's a great foundation moving on towards the mid game. And you can see here, they slowly but surely, GUANGZHOU, they're trying to recover. Team Zone here, all they gotta do is just keep this tempo, don't take unnecessary fights on Lance's shore. Zixara level 7, Cananeo level 6. They want to keep that advantage as long as possible.
I would say Team Zone, in terms of fighting, they do have options. They can pick people off or they can go for a full 5v5. And I agree, don't force things out too much. If you can get a catch, that's enough. If you get 1 or 2, good. Don't try to get all 5.
Keeping things tidy here from Zone. Looks for an opening, just May though, so no real commitment. And again, I really like what they're doing, right? Keeping the control. 4 minutes, okay, there's a turtle. Cananeo is still level 6, by the way. And they're using this advantage.
Oh, tech charge up the fine, but it's only Bright. Kenny has used the Crimson Beacon, now Owl gonna be caught, has a flicker around. Final slash in the back, now gone! Being able to get used Black Shoes. Xing still counting away against Bright. Somehow no deaths, despite the big abilities being used.
And I would say that's really the only way GUANGZHOU can really turn things around, with a big tech charge. But only hitting 1, that's not enough.
Yeah, and look at the lockdown for the Vengeance resets. Bankai actually taking it again, and it will be able to zone GUANGZHOU Gaming away. Actually, the final slash again on May. Won't over commit. Team Zone with another free turtle.
A great execution yet again from Zone. 1,500 goldie, no casualty. I like the control here But slowly but surely, again, Zone is just gaining more ground here in the land of Dawn. They're threatening to take 2 turrets at the same time, top and bottom. It seems like they want to commit on towards the top.
Yeah, Modi caught. That's the shadow kill. Modi is actually very tanky, so there's not a lot of kill threat on him. He gets away.
Yeah, but again, it's all about extending the lead and choking out your opponents off that lead. This is very macro gameplay where you're just denying. You're denying as much as you can. And GUANGZHOU, what is the avenue? What are they waiting for besides Owl? Owl will be there, but eventually. But they need a bridge. Who's going to be that bridge?
They're trying to look for that bridge. They're trying to build that bridge as soon as possible. And it seems like they're... I also... Oh, May has a tech charge to escape. So, yeah, that's going to be A-OK for May. But that's, again, an advantage. Top lane, though. Got to be careful again. GUANGZHOU Gaming, I like what they're doing as well. Staying passive, you know, bottom side.
Ooh.
Yeah, again, just so good at keeping their distance so far.
Constant pressure. It's like they owe the money. You keep texting them, you keep calling them. Even if they don't pick up, you just keep on adding that pressure.
GUANGZHOU Gaming are barely getting out, right? You see the debt collector on the door, and then they get out. Oh! Tried to go in there with a tech charge. Now won't have a tech charge. Will be able to flicker out to safety. Kenny actually using Crimson Beacon as well. Modi falling Star Moon on Kenny. Not enough damage to shred him down. Final Slash committed down, but K is able to get a turret in the bottom lane. So that was a win for Team Zone as they distracted a lot of the members. Owl is in an awkward position. Gets away.
Yeah, it's good that he's able to get away, still having that flicker. So it's good that he doesn't panic as well. But GUANGZHOU gotta keep their heads in the game. There's a lot of visibilities here.
Final Slash actually able to get out now. Modi in the midst of it all, jumping with a falling Star Moon. That's a red tree from Zixora as Meg's gonna get taken low. No flicker this time around. A knockup on Modi. He used the vengeance earlier. The shadow kill shreds him down. Owl nowhere near the item. Power spikes. Zixora with a double. Perfect turtle as well.
Why did they not pick up the Eve? Like, I'm sorry to bring this back up. Their first 3 picks was that land and then the grab. Okay, but then why did it not?
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda is good still, but yeah, I don't know, man. This is that game where, like, if you had an Eve, this would not look like this.
Absolutely. Yeah. Kenny would not be as online as he is right now. Look at Kenny. He's doing everything, and Xing, on the other hand, hasn't been able to do much aside from surviving.
Yeah, quiet game definitely from Xing, right? So far. And I do gotta say here, right, for GZG, their high ground is looking quite strong. So what? If I'm in the position of GZG, I would just let go of all this turret and perhaps wait for the late game. Oh, that's a charge.
Yeah, they go in, but Bankai still able to survive. Owl in the back line. Oh my goodness, even he wasn't expecting that. K with a blazing duet on Cannoneo. BMI away. Zone pushing, pulling further away from GUANGZHOU Gaming.
Gentlemen, this feels over.
It does.
This
it feels inevitable.
Yeah. Like, at this point, if Team Zone loses, it's really on them. They have full control, and they're not getting weaker. In fact, they're getting stronger. So, I don't see a way that they can really throw this one.
Let's see, this is a very healthy lead. Ladies and gentlemen, 6,000 in the first 9 minutes of the game. And you can see here, 3 items already for K. That's the Golden Staff. That's the DHS and the Corrosion Scythe already. So, yeah, K is going to be active to look for fights. And again, you know, on the other side, they need more farm for GUANGZHOU Gaming.
A lot more farm.
A lot more farm. So, all they need to do here from Zone is just to take this Lord, play disciplinedly, and try to look for angles.
And their siege is actually really good now.
Yes.
Very.
Claude.
Very.
Anyone comes in, you got to deal with the Gatot as well as the Arlet. Dude, I don't know how GUANGZHOU can stop it. And even if they do, they're going to bleed quite a lot.
They are feeling it. GUANGZHOU Gaming are feeling it. The same pattern, the same fear that they had just experienced in the Chinese qualifiers.
It's kind of like, if you're losing that way, I'm pretty sure they're like, I would prefer this 0-3, you know?
Oh, yeah.
At least not the same way.
Oh no.
Especially getting your hopes up all the way. Zixora, canceled out by Cannoneo.
Yeah, but still, it's all about applying that pressure. And I like that Team Zone, everyone understands, just apply pressure. This does not mean we're going all in.
No Holy Shield top. Not a good sign here for GZG and Team Zone. They're taking it slow as well. I like what they're doing here. Not committing, overcommitting, and they want to siege one by one.
Tech charge over on Bankai. That's been Polystorm used up as well. Modi already using Aventus, pulled back again with a Shadow Kill used. Oh, what a final slash by Bankai! Owl lockdown completely blazing new out of the fadeaway kill! Xing having to flicker out. They have good wave clear, but they are getting demolished by Team Zone! They're about to pull it off.